Everyone, the Yareli Prime Warframe update has now been out for a full day, so I wanted to get everyone's thoughts and opinions about the update. Reminder, it is an interim update, so the mainline update is next month in Weavers, because a lot of people are like annoyed and angry that this update was pretty mid, like content-wise. It only really had Yareli Prime and some skins and very like minimal quality of life, right? So just keep that in mind. That's probably going to be what a lot of people are like, it was okay, but it's just a small update, right? So let's take a look and see what everyone on both YouTube and Twitter thought, because we made a little poll. I said, rate the Warframe update today, because I was kind of curious what people mainly thought, even though it's a smaller update. Again, I very much wanted to reiterate, it's not a big update, it's an interim update. And no surprise, I think, a lot of people, it's like a good update, right? I agree, I'm pretty much 3 out of 4. I don't think it's 4 out of 4. It's a 3 out of 4 because of how buggy it is, and it could quite possibly be a 2 out of 4 for you if you are on one of the buggier platforms, but we'll continue going over that. I like the first comment was like, the kid just updated. I haven't had time to play and log in. Hey, understandable, understandable. We all completed Chains of Hero thanks to the update. Me too, it was great. I need to go replay quests just for fun though. I rated that one Yareli throwing back gif. Yeah, Yareli loves throwing ass. This person, 2 out of 4. All of the positive vibes are due to the Kullervo apostate drip. Oh, I love Kullervo prostate drip, yep. I mean, what? Yep. They're talking about the 99-cent Gunblade, like the prismatic looking pack. Yeah, it's very cute. It's like only $1. I don't personally care for it, but it's a cool signed Donna and like a Redeemer skin. And you get like a small booster and a Redeemer, so slot and stuff and everything. So it's pretty cool. But it looks like a lot of people are like, they liked the update, but I think a lot of people thought the update would be bigger, and a lot of the stuff that they went over in the dev stream, I think a lot of people expected more of the stuff to come out this update, and they didn't realize a lot of that big update stuff is coming in Weaver. By the way, we're listening to the new Waverider Warframe song in the background because it's awesome. So that's, I mean, that's 10 out of 10, 5 out of 5 right there. Remember to like the video and sub if you want to, you know, be nice, kind, help that sweet YouTube algorithm. But it looks like people primarily like it, but it's just like, you know, there's not enough. But I wanted to talk about why people hate it after, because 2 out of 4, controller mapping broke, a lot of the bugs, can't complete Archon Hunt, update's great, 5 out of 5, right, can use different things, a lot of this. Oh god, then there's this very long comment chain. Whew, nice, nice. Everyone's, oh god, they're just yelling about not even the update, but like just the game itself. Very fun, very fun. Interesting. But I did also ask Twitter, I was like, what do y'all think about the update? People like the game and are liking the update a little bit more on Twitter. That being said, the YouTube poll did get like 10 times more votes. So, I don't know. But yeah, people are still liking the update, and not too many people are disliking it. But again, a lot of the liking it's like, yeah, it's a 3 out of 4 update. A lot of people are like, it's good, it's buggy. The recoil, if you didn't realize, there's no recoil in Warframe right now for guns, and it's hilarious. So this update is so insanely bugged out, I don't understand how they managed to break the game so much, but I guess they were messing around with a lot of systems in the background, right, because of the quality of life and Arsenal stuff. So who knows? I don't know jack shit about jack shit. So a daily reminder, use Epic Games creator code Pupsker. I think you can buy the Prismatic Gunblade if you're on the Epic Games Store, and if you use my code, it helps out because I'm an Epic partner. So thank you. A lot of people though like it, but it's just buggy, right? 4 out of 4, Ballast hacked my bank account. Yeah, I bought that Kullervo skin instantly. A lot of people are bad about, I heard it broke iOS for a bit. I heard it broke controllers for a bit, and a whole lot of missions, but we'll talk about that right now. People are mad, but people are happy. This has been one of the buggier updates that I have seen, and this is gameplay footage from that update. So whenever I'm firing, try to pay attention to how little there is any recoil, because they completely took it out by accident. Here my strat is just AoE Kullervo, right? Pretty simple. I'm just playing a bit lazily and killing them with my stabby daggers because they're like low level. I was doing sortie, nightmare mission, stuff like that. I think this was the sortie. The game is bugged out. People have reported issues of not being able to get on iOS at all and it being completely bugged out, but I think that's primarily fixed up right now. There is straight up zero recoil, okay? It's great. As other people reported, Archon hunt missions, general like sortie type missions, certain mission types people just aren't able to complete and they are borked right now. So I don't know, man. It's a weird one. This was supposed to be a big like quality of life chill interim update. Not a big one, but Yareli Prime, Kullervo, and quality of life. That was the main brunt of the update. I think some stuff did get pushed to Isleweaver, or it was just kind of confusing about whether it was coming in this update or Isleweaver. Hey, it is what it is. But the whole update is out, and man, all those bugs really suck. One of the biggest bugs, people have been saying that they are unable to play the game because Warframe have completely changed around controller schemes on like Steam, on all the other platforms, mobile. They did a controller scheme type of update and change around, and there have been so many reports of people complaining because they haven't been able to get into the game. They can't play the game. Like, they can get into it, but they can't actually physically play and get into the game because of how bad they broke everything. And that's like a little rough. It's never a good sign when that happens, okay? When people can't even play because of controller issues, that is definitely not good. If we look at the player count right now, just on Steam, nothing like super hyper specific, just as a general benchmarker, we can see that the game popped back up. It hit a peak of like 73,000 yesterday, and then it chilled back out. It looks like today it's gonna hit a peak of, we're at 62,000, so maybe it'll be like 65,000. So it's like, it's a good update, but it didn't brought a lot of people back, but it didn't really bring back a lot of people for a long time. I imagine a lot of people will end up farming Yareli, some of the weapons, checking out the quality of life, but like, look at how zero recoil goofy this game is now. I'm so shocked that they managed to break so many things all at once, but they'll fix it in due time, so not really a big issue in that regard. So, hey, I think one of the biggest things people are pissed about is just straight up how bugged out it is, and I do think the main one is either A, iOS players not being able to get on, or B, Warframe players not being able to use their controllers in the scheme that they had set up, and Warframe somehow broke that. I know, it really sucks. It is what it is, but that's kind of how that's happening. Yareli Prime and skins were primarily the brunt of the update. For Warframes, we have Yareli Prime, right? Her weapon, Compressa Prime, as well as the bow, the Daikyu Prime. So they're interesting weapons. I think people might like the Compressa, they might like the Daikyu, but I don't know how hyped people are for those weapons, because I haven't seen people hype them up a ton, but I have seen people say like, oh, I'm excited for the AoE shenanigans of Compressa killing, like Compressa Prime killing. I just haven't seen people talk about the weapons too highly in regards to excitement, so I don't know. I think it's good that the weapons are out, but I think a bow and a secondary, it's just not exciting for most people. But I'm honestly not 100% sure. So I'm curious what y'all are thinking. Because, again, I have seen comments, people being like, I'm excited about the AoE capabilities and the shenanigans I will do with the new Compressa Prime. And I can't wait to shoot enemies out with the Daikyu Prime. So people are excited. It's just, I think they're less excited for those weapons. And Yareli Prime is already not the most hype Warframe for a lot of people. There's a cult following for Yareli Mating Press and people hyping up Yareli online. So she's more of like a weird meme frame, but she's not really an insanely highly used, very popular frame. So while the amount of memes might go through the roof about Yareli Prime, I don't know how the general like population of Warframe players actually view her. I know everyone's really excited about her song and her aesthetic, K-pop Prime Warframe. She is like really cool as a vibe. I'm just wondering, will that translate into being really cool as a played fun Warframe that people like taking a look at? We just aren't really 100% sure on that, right? It is what it is. We can't say for sure until we have a lot of time with her. But if we look at Warframes, Yareli as a Warframe has only been played in 2024 almost like 1% of the time. So she's not like insanely unpopular, but she's just not insanely popular. And it might be because she was a K-Drive frame, so I'm excited to see how this next year in Yareli Prime goes. She might actually gain some popularity, and people might end up liking her a bit more, so I guess we'll have to wait and see. But I do think people are excited about her. I don't know about her weapons, but I do think they're excited about her. And people who aren't excited about her are just letting everyone know very, very much. But hey, the next thing I quickly wanted to talk about was Nightwave. I made my Nightwave video. I made my video going over everything. And Nightwave only really has a handful of new skins. It is the Rhea skin collection, and I do think it's cool. It's more of like a... It reminds me of a base Void Shell skin. Like, it looks very similar to me. So it looks kind of like a Void Shell skin with a bit of a Ember Heirloom Fire matched in with it, because it has, I guess, tertiary fiery marks, and it does look really cool, okay? I will admit it looks really cool, but I don't know how many people are really excited for the Zaku Raya skin, and they nerfed Slam, so I don't know how excited people are for the, I think, like, Arca Titran or Titran, whichever, the heavy Slam Hammer. Don't know how excited they are about getting skins for those two. Zaku's pretty cool. I love Zaku Prime. Is there a Zaku Prime right now, actually? I think Zaku Prime came out. Either way, I love Zaku. Zaku's a very strong frame. You just run around, shoot everyone with your void guns, shoot them with your guns. Zaku does good damage. Can't really be mad at that. So I am happy about the Zaku Raya skin. I already use the, like, Zaku, I think, like, the clay pot, the terracotta pot skin, whatever. I'm bad with names, okay? And it is a very pretty skin, but it's nice that people can get a free Nightwave skin too. And it looks like good. It's not a bad looking skin. I will say this, I like that Warframe's one of the games where they release a lot of free shit all the time, free skins, like free items, etc. and so forth. And for the most part, the free skins, the free items and everything, it looks pretty cool. You can definitely set a vibe on a character and vibe check them pretty well, so people are hyping them up. They have good aura, you know? They're just aura farming mission by mission. I gotta work on my Kullervo. You can see my Kullervo right here. I decked him out a little bit. In good lighting, I think my Kullervo looks awesome, but in bad lighting, it looks a little weirder. But yeah, judge it as you will. Either way, I do think people are very excited and like the new Nightwave cosmetics. I just feel like Nightwave for a lot of people might always be a letdown because it's just the same thing. There's no longer story that comes with it like in the OG days of Nightwave. It's only just a casual battle pass. So while people are happy for it, no one's super excited for it, right? Like, ooh, the Rhea Orbiter skin or ship skin. Man. Last but not least is just straight up quality leech and patch notes. The thing is, Warframe's update for this is supposedly mainly quality of life, right? The issue with this update being mainly quality of life is that they broke the update and there's so many bugs. So does quality of life really matter when the update itself is so damn unplayable? I'm not 100% sure. Like, I'm just not. They have like the tiny little embed here. It's so cute. But this is the entire update, right? It was Yareli Prime into Kullervo. That's the cute prismatic gunblade battle kit for $1, right? And then we had Nightwave, all the Rhea skins. Cool. And then we have small stuff. We have quality of life, right? Yeah, you can get more stuff in Nora's shop. You can get more general quality of life. You can get better arcanes and mods through the arbitration store. Expect a short video because that's awesome. I'm very excited about this, and I took a look, and I'm going to go farm these arcanes finally. Right? You have small notification quality of life, Kullervo Noggle. You have weapon and Warframe category arsenals for everything. Small enemy unit changes, small Archon Shard removal change, but better quality of life. And then you have capture a quality of life. And that's pretty much the big quality of life. And then we have general changes as well as everything else. And just, they broke the controller stuff, so clearly that quality of life change didn't work out well. They broke, this entire section is like controller shit, and as you can see, they kind of broke the website itself too. Like, what's going on there? What? What? Okay, yeah, so they just goofed up a lot of stuff. It's very unfortunate. All of this PC third-party controller stuff, it broke everything. That's why they'll be restoring Steam Action Set and Steam input configs for Warframe. They broke it, so they will be fixing it. Don't get me wrong. Like, they're like, we broke everything. It might be working again already, so that's good. I believe it's working again already, but like, man, everyone was just really angry at that, how borked everything is. And then it's just regular quality of life fixes and stuff. And of course, you know, with the fixes and everything, they broke the game even more because, again, we have 0 recoil right now, and you can shoot any gun and it won't go up. And then we can read Yareli Prime 36.1, or 38.6.1. And it's just pretty much like, oh crap, sorry, we fixed more stuff. They broke Mesa a bit. Script and Hell Scrub. They made some missions impossible, like the Archon Hunt and the Hell Scrub, but they fixed a lot of stuff pretty fast, so not a big issue, but they do have a lot of known issues right now. So if you're curious about all those, yeah. Known codes requiring, or code fixes. Turning off screen shake removes weapon. Turning off screen shake removes weapon recoil. That requires a code fix. Yeah, we have no weapon recoil until the next Warframe update. Oh, that's rough. That's hilarious. I don't mind. That's funny. It's like a strong good update for like general gameplay, but I think that's just so funny. So I don't play with screen shake because that shit's annoying. So that just straight up means that I guess I won't have weapon recoil until the next update. Huh. Okay. Okay. Either way, everyone, that's it for this video. I just quickly wanted to go over what people hate about the update and what people like about the update. So feel free to throw your opinions down below. Overall, I think it's a good update for like a small update. I think it sucks that people were misled so much into what this update would actually contain, because I've seen so many people being like, where are the augment mods? Where are the like quality of life updates for that other frame, like Rhino? What happened to the arbitration junction unlocks? I think like some of the Rhino changes happen, or quality of life stuff to make it a little more obtainable, but I can't quite remember the full patch. So yeah, people are wondering what happened to certain stuff that they saw on the dev stream, and the just fact of the matter is that is either coming with the next update, Weaver, in June, probably, or in the July update, which contains Valkyr heirloom. So we're gonna have to wait and see, of course, for the next update. I really hope Warframe fixes some of the shenanigans, but let me know how playable this update is now, or if you're still having issues. Either way, thank you all for joining, subbing, liking. Check out all of the socials. Epic Games creator code Pupsker. I'm pretty much Pupsker on most social medias. Yeah, all links are in the description anyway, so I appreciate everyone being here, and I will see you next time. Cheers.